This week, we're discussing Karrueche Tran sitting down with Iyanla Vanzant, Raven Symone defending the Univision reporter. We're also joined by special guest, Single Ladies cast member Letoya Luckett. All this and more on Did Y'all See? Welcome to another episode of Did Y'all See? Today, we're joined with special guest Letoya Luckett. How are you today?
I'm great.
Good.
Wonderful.
Good. Glad to have you here. So are you ready to get into it?
I am.
Okay.
This is scary.
No, it's going to be nice and easy.
All right.
Nice and easy. You just tell us your true thoughts.
Okay.
And it'll come on.
True thoughts.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
So, did y'all see that Miss Karrueche Tran, former girlfriend of Chris Brown, is going to be sitting down with Iyanla Vanzant? Now, it's not a Fix My Life. She said it's not a Fix My Life. It's an interview. Okay. And they're going to be discussing the breakup and the baby and basically why she stayed so long. The questions we all want to know. So what do you guys think about her appearing on the show?
I just hope that whatever advice that she receives from this interview, that she really takes heed to it, just because she'll really, really look silly. And I'm being really nice when I say that, if she goes back to Chris.
It's one of those things where if this was a little sister of mine or a friend of mine, you know, this has to be hard. Heartbreak is hard. I've been through heartbreak before. I've stayed in relationships that I probably shouldn't have stayed in, or people think that I might have stayed too long in. But once you have that aha moment, then there is no going back. You know, once I had that moment, I decided upon myself, okay, I want better. I want this, I want that. And until she gets to that point, she won't get back. It's not for anybody to decide when that moment is, but her. It's not fair, and I know social media, they have their moments of, I feel like it, she's stupid, and I can't believe here, and whatever. And at the end of the day, all of us have done some real crazy stuff that if it was put on a platform, would you want people lashing out at you?
But you know what people are going to say.
Oh yeah, I know. It's
People are
social
going to
media.
say, they invite us into that a lot of it.
I think when you put it on your social media and you ask people for it, yeah. When it's a private situation that just so happens to get out, or somebody within that group puts it out without you knowing and exposes that part, that's when it hurts. Because it's like, you didn't even give me the fair chance of saying, I want this part of my life out. In my
About Chris and Karrueche specific, like themselves, like, okay, we're broken up now. Okay, F that B. Okay, now we're back together. Okay, now I can't do it because we're having a baby. Okay, I'm gonna sit down with Iyanla. It's like, okay, I mean, I understand some things you don't want everyone speaking about, but when it's...
I'm a private person, so that's how...
We don't know nothing about you.
I'm a very private person.
We don't know nothing about your personal life. And, you know, people have to work at that. And I think...
In today's society, social media plays this huge part, and they want to vent. But I think when you do involve social media, then when you got to understand there's no stop button. They have no chill.
So did y'all see the Univision reporter, Lauren, what's his name?
Rodner Figueroa.
Okay. He likened our first lady, our beloved first lady, to a Planet of the Apes extra. You know, people were outraged, as they should have been, and he was fired. And, you know, he tried to defend himself like, you know, my dad is black and da-da-da-da, but obviously he still has his own issues to deal with. So he was fired, and then they were talking about it on The View, and Raven Symone was like, well, you know, some people do look like animals.
Some people look like animals. Is that rude?
It's just like, Raven, I know, you live in a colorblind world and you're not black today, but let's not pretend like black people have not been compared to monkeys and apes and all types of, you know, animals for years. Like, that's not okay. That's not okay. And then she was like, well, you know, I look like a bird, so if someone said I was Toucan Sam, then it would have been, I can't be mad at that. It was like, no, yes, we can be mad at that.
I'm just overly disgusted with Raven at this point. So, you know, like, I'm just tired of her making our culture very small and irrelevant. And I just think that my also big problem with her is she's not, you know, she lives in a colorblind world. She's not a Latina. And for her to even question Rosie Perez, you know, because Rosie was telling her, like, no, this is what we do.
Sad. It's very, very sad. And he did say Michelle Obama looks like a cast member of the Planet of the Apes. And
Was he saying it racist like? Because he said that he voted for her later, and I don't think he was saying it racist.
Oh, please.
And for her to be like, oh no, but did he, you know, did he say it racist like, what?
We should probably stay away from comparisons.
Yeah.
I think that that's probably a safe place for us. And here's the thing. He knew and she knew what she meant and what he meant at the time they said it. We weren't in their head, but they knew. So that's all I'll say at that. I can only hope that there was no negativity behind that. And
Behind
that
Raven's statement or behind his statement?
either. I just really can only hope.
And that was also the other issue. It's like, she said Michelle, like her and Michelle go way back.
Not Michelle Obama. Michelle, don't fire me from this right now.
Like, we all like to be sometimes like, that's our boy Obama. Like, no. That's the president of the United States. Like,
yes, don't get
he at the White House. He not down the street. He's at his crib is the White House. Like, that's where he sits. And we just gotta respect that. I think we get excited because we're all brothers and sisters in Christ, and that's fine. We're talking about the president and the first lady. So let's just like watch our words a little bit. Let's just, yeah.
And I'm gonna just say, Letoya's not gonna say it, but I'm gonna say, let's just stop defending the foolishness, Raven, because that's foolish. Now, she didn't say it. I did. Special thanks to Letoya Luckett for sitting with us today.
Thank you.
All right. And for more Did Y'all See episodes, be sure to log on to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/MadameNoire.